we get to do a little yoga. And I'm wondering if anyone knows, why do you do yoga? Mindfulness. I think most people in America these days, we do yoga for a couple reasons. We do it because you think you should. You're being told we should. We're doing it because everyone wants to work on their thas, the connection between their thigh and their, And there's a fair number of people that do yoga because they want to have that party pose. When they go somewhere and want to be able to show off, they can do, handstand in the room or something crazy like that. That's not what yoga is all about. Yoga means to yoke. It means to bring things together. And so the whole idea of yoga is you're bringing the body and the mind together. So the reason you do yoga, and when I work with my clients, we do the physical first. You do the yoga first, then we sit in meditation. So the benefit of yoga is we're getting our bodies out of our way. So then we can sit and, as John says, drop in more comfortably. Also, another good reason to do yoga, particularly for the men in the room, any man or any woman want to come do something with me real quick? Somebody? A willing victim?
Sure.
Here, we need a gentleman. Awesome.
For briefs,
yeah, boxers or briefs, right? Well, no, if you could stand, sir, for a second. So, why do yoga? Can you put these on without leaning on anything? Take your time, no rush.
Yes.
Pretty good. Bravo. He's, of course, a 32. All men are 32, right?
I'm
we know
60.
that. Hey, you're fabulous at 60. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that example. But why I use the boxers, and you may keep them on or you may sit down, sir, whatever you feel comfortable with. But the reason we actually, I use the boxers as an example because for yoga we want balance. And as we age, we want to not have crutches in life. We want to be able to be strong in our body. So we have quality of life, not just quantity of life. So I call why do yoga the ABCs. Awareness, which John so eloquently talked about. You bring your body and your mind together in greater awareness as to what's going on, what maybe better digestion of your thoughts, better digestion of your food. B in the ABCs is balance, alignment, as this gentleman so beautifully showed. And he's actually really good at it at 60 or at any age. But balance and alignment. We want to bring our bodies together. The Western science is now showing, even with Alzheimer's, with developmental disabilities, that when you work on crossing your midline, you're working your brain. And we keep working our brain, it's not going to degenerate. And break down. So that's for the balance and why we do yoga. And the C of yoga, I always say it's curiosity. Because so often we hold on, as John beautifully spoke about, we hold on so tightly to things that we got to let go. And we just got to be curious about why I'm feeling this way, why I'm doing things the way I'm doing. And often getting on the mat, it's a mirror image of life. So that's the ABCs of yoga. And thank you. I appreciate it. Ta-da, the boxers. Fabulous. So since we can't be outside, cold and blistery day, thought we'd just do a couple things in our chairs. Folks are coming in and we're getting ready for the session this afternoon. So I know you've been walking around, but if you're willing, let's stand up for a moment. Fabulous. So as I stand here right now, I'm doing yoga. This is not doing yoga, but this is doing yoga. Yoga meaning we're standing in mountain pose. So hips and feet distance apart. Now a lot of us women, I've got the body of a 14-year-old boy, unfortunately, or fortunately. So these are not your hips. These are your hips, your hip bones. So this is not hip width distance apart. This is hip width distance apart. And we're standing strong in our body. Now, my generation, I turned 50 in a couple months, I had the Jordache jeans. So imagine you are lying on your bed trying to zip up those jeans. So a lot of times we stand like this, not good proper alignment. Imagine you're lying in your bed and you're zipping up the jeans. So you want your belly button to spine and zip the jeans up. So you're tucking. Sometimes they say tuck. Tuck is an awkward word, I think. Just imagine zip the jeans. So we're standing strong, shoulders melted down our back. We've been eating. Yoga's great for digestion. Unlike our grandmother said, don't go swimming for 30 minutes after we eat. Some movement is great. A new study even from Harvard just came out even last week saying movement after eating is great for digestion. You can keep your eyes open. You can gently close them. But what we're going to do, bring your hands by your sides. And on the inhale, palms up. Exhale, turn them down. Each breath nice and slow. We're not in a race. Up, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As you keep doing that, on your inhale, fill your belly. Send your breath there. It's our parasympathetic nervous system. That's our calming center of our body. If we breathe up in our chest, it makes us anxious. On the flip side, next time you're anxious, notice where your breath is. It's probably short. It's probably up here. Any thoughts coming as you slowly are grounding yourself and breathing? It's all right. No judgment. Curiosity, right, of our ABCs. A few more of these. Wonderful. Do you already feel your body settling in? You're not still upstairs hoping to get John to sign your book? You're not visiting Blue Flowers? All that great food? Wonderful. Hands by your sides. These are all things you can do at your office, at home, a few in the car, so you don't need a yoga mat to do yoga. So feet firmly planted on the earth. Imagine 4 corners to your feet, nice and evenly planted. Take the ball of your big toe and your whole big toe and push it into the earth. See if you can lift your other 4 toes. Lift your other 4 toes. And as you do that, try not, you don't want your knees to buckle. That's pronation. Just see if you can lift your toes. Lower them down. Try that again. These exercises help bunions, clawfoot, hammerfoot. Love all these terms for our feet. Plantar fasciitis, pronation, and down. Great. Now this time, all 4 of your toes, they go up, and your big toe stays down. So we're switching, whatever you did. Do you feeling energy maybe coming up through your body? Hopefully this is working on your core. We're still keeping our jeans tucked and zipped up, nice and strong. Wonderful. You're going to feel your body opening up, even just doing those simple things. Coming up on your body, gently have a seat. Let's work on our hips. Hip openers, anxiety, stress. In Ayurveda and yoga, there's thought that different emotions sit in different parts of your body. So I tested a little earlier. Most of us, there's room to do it. So bring your right leg, if you can, up over the top of your left thigh. Ideally, you're not letting your ankle collapse. You want it pushed over the top of your thigh, not on top of your knee, back into your thigh. And you might be, this is good. If this is where you are, meet yourself right here. Back to our breath. Maybe you put a hand on your belly to remind you that on your inhale, fill your belly. In through the nose, out through the nose. If you want a little extra tension, each breath, maybe lean into your thigh, not into your knee, just to help open your hips up a little bit. Keeping both hips squared on the seat. This isn't quite, hey, I did it. That's not doing it. That's all right. If your knee doesn't go down as far, but you're in good alliance, good balance, that's great. Real quick, other side. Just switch over. Wonderful. Remember, not collapsing, straight out. Beautiful. I'll give you one last one, and then we're going to move on and get to the next program. Twists, just did digestion. Think ascending colon, descending colon. You want everything going in the right direction. So quick twist. Left hand, right side of your hip. Right hand to the back of your chair, as far as you can go or not go. And breathe into it. You're going to go up and twist to the right. Take 2 breaths here. Full breaths. Wonderful. Switch sides. We do one side, we do the other side. And always knowing left and right side, never the same. Never the same every day. So just drop in with your breath. If you get a little frustrated or anxious, just breathe into your belly. And back to center. Couple easy things you can do at home. And I thank you for your time. Thank you.